how bad do you really want this shit, you know? Like, do you really want this shit? Are you really willing to do what it takes to really make shit happen, to really make your dreams come true, to really build something that is going to not necessarily even last hundreds and hundreds of years, but at least last long enough for you to be able to live your life to the fullest and actually get to enjoy your life rather than working a 9 to 5, stuck in a fucking rat race? I mean, this shit's hard, bro. This shit's hard, you know? People on social media, they like to make it seem like it's so easy to blow up. It's so easy to build an online business. And it's just like a physical business. It's not fucking easy, bro. It's gonna take long, stressful nights of unhappiness, depression, feeling like you want to die, feeling like you're on top of the world, and then feeling like you're literally at rock bottom. This shit is not for the faint of hearts, but it can be you. You can make this happen, but you have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be willing to accept the fact that this isn't going to happen overnight. It's not easy. You're not going to, I mean, you might, if you're lucky, be one of those people that blows up overnight, like actually overnight, but you're most likely not going to have the discipline or the willpower or the ability to even sustain something like that. And that is why they say an overnight success is always covered by 10 years of stress and hard work and pressure to get to that overnight success, that overnight blowing up. And I say all this to say, because it's like, you know, I spent like 6 or 7 hours today just literally on social media, just like creating content, working on building a platform, working on building my community. And it is a long journey, you know, and that's just what I'm doing online, not including the junk removal business that I'm running as well. And so, you know, you see everybody online, including myself, you know, we're making videos, but if you're not making videos, you're never going to be able to truly have a personal brand and have something where people are going to pay you, support you just for being yourself. So, you know, you can build a business and that can be the substitute either way. You know, if you're going to run a business or if you're going to start your personal brand and start building it so that you can either have a business that runs and operates for you, or you have a personal brand that is known, which allows you to get known by other people, make connections, and have brands sponsor you, or brands reach out to partnership with you with other companies because of the brand and the views, the engagement, the reach that you're able to generate. And so I just can't stress this shit enough, man. It's not easy. You know, you are in control of your own destiny, so you have to start. Nobody's going to do this shit for you. But if you're not willing to put in a year, 2 years, 5 years, maybe 10, maybe 20 years worth of hard work to really make it happen, then what's the point to try? You know, you're going to end up quitting, you're going to get mad, and you're going to end up going back to your 9 to 5. And so if you're not willing to put in that work, you're not willing to take that sacrifice and put in the work now, regardless of your age, regardless of the past mistakes that you've had, regardless of what you've already been through, put in the work now so that you can 5, 10, 15 years from now reap the rewards of your life and truly get to experience what this life has to offer. We weren't put on this world to fucking work our lives away, okay? 1,000 years ago, 5,000 years ago, there weren't such things as companies, okay? So this is all something that that all cultures and technology and revolutions have created, is basically the rat race, the work hard, work hard, work hard to be able to retire at 65 or 70 while the rich get richer and the poor stay poor. Now, why is that? The rich are the ones starting the businesses. Don't you get that? Like, don't you fucking get that? The rich people, or the people that will one day be rich, are the ones who own and started the business. They're not working a 9 to 5. The people that 9 to 5ers work for are not 9 to 5ers themselves. They own the company or the property or the business or whatever it is. So if you want to be that person, it's going to take hard work. And I promise you, you're going to work harder over your entire life trying to retire at 60. You're going to work harder your entire fucking life working mediocre, average, your 40 hours a week, which aren't even full 40-hour work weeks, you know, because we all know you're taking breaks, you're scrolling on TikTok, you're scrolling on social media, you're taking your lunch break. maybe 5 hours at best of actual work. But you're spending 8 hours a day, if not more, maybe 10 hours in commuting, driving to and from your work. And that's it. Like, how is that a life? How are you going to ever build something for yourself? And you might not be working that hard. You might be complacent with where you're at. But let me tell you something. If you would just put your head down and go through the heartache, the trouble, the stress, the depression, the super high ups and the super lows, you know, in a 5 to 15 year period, you're going to work extremely hard in that period, but it's going to set you up for your entire life so you can actually enjoy it rather than working mediocrely up until you're 65, 60, 65, 70, whatever the fuck, just so you can retire and enjoy life when you're old, when you don't have as much energy or physical health or even really money to really explore this world. I mean, $1 million, you know, I'm not a millionaire yet, but $1 million over the course of 20 years is only $50,000 a year. So if you retire at 60 and you plan to live to your hundreds, you can't even, if you don't even have at least $1 million saved, you cannot even live off of 50 grand a year for 20 years, let alone, again, if you want to live longer. And so why not put in that hard work now? Why not build something, no matter how fucking shitty it can be? Why not build that now so that you can truly experience life and really get to live the life that you dream about and you see other people living, but you're not really willing to take that next step. And instead, you'd rather work a 9 to 5 and continue to build someone else's dream while they're getting to live the life that you wish you lived. So just a PSA to just take action, you know, put in the fucking work. Don't give up no matter how hard it gets. Start building a business, whether it's a service-based business, an internet-based business, preferably an internet-based business, so you're not going to be trapped to one location. You can work remote all over the world, but also, you know, work on building that personal brand so you can get paid to post, get paid for your views, get paid to be who you are, get paid for your hobbies, get paid for your passions, because people come to support and love you as a whole. So you got to level up, man. This is a message to you, message to me. It's how we got to keep going. Got to keep the foot on the gas. Got to keep the pressure on. You know, diamonds are made from pressure. They're not made from fucking people being weak. They're not dirt. You know, diamonds are not dirt. That's why you can pick up dirt and, you know, scrunch it in the dust in your hand. You got to put in the work if you want to become a diamond. You got to put in the work for long periods of time in the now, to really get to where you want to go so that you can experience life and live the life that you want to live, so that you're not someone working a 9 to 5 that you hate, working until you're 70 or 80, retire, and then you have barely any life left to actually enjoy life. So think about that shit.